So very good morning to all of you, my esteemed friends, delegates, and participants from the different part of the country. At the outset, let me say a few words. It is the best of times and it is the worst of times. That the latter is evident. How can it be the best times? It can be because it can bring out the best in human endeavor. Extraordinary times has called for this kind of extraordinary force, bringing us together on this virtual platform. Had it not been the trying times, we would not have been met in such a large number at this critical junction from different geographical scattered spaces. Friends, at the outset, on behalf of the founder of the KIT and KISS, Professor Achyut Samant, the legendary social activist and educationist of the country, who has rightly perceived the importance of education as the prime mover of the society, as well as on my behalf, I extend a hearty welcome to all of you for joining this 2 days international webinar organized by the KIT University. Professor Madam Shasmita Samant, the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the KIT and the Director of this webinar, also join us in extending a warm welcome to all of you. Friends, I have no words to express my sincere thanks to all the persons, the guests, the paper presenters, the participants, and other ladies and gentlemen for making this webinar COVID-19 Live and Livelihood, a virtual inaugural function, a grand success. It was only 10 days back, while discussing with the pandemic over a cup of tea with our Pro-Vice Chancellor Madam, she came out with a suggestion, why don't you to go ahead with a webinar of this pertinent topic. The basic objective she put forth was twofold. Firstly, to get the best out of the intellectual and informed the citizens during the corona confinement on a theme of contemporary relevance. And secondly, to come out with innovative, appropriate measures for the victims badly affected by the virus, as well as because of the lockdown. It is gratifying to note that within a short span of 10 days, we managed in getting 800 participants, 160 research papers, and 10 delegate resource persons from abroad, which is unique in itself. Friends, with much deliberation, we decided to organize this webinar on the theme of COVID-19, lives and livelihood, although some of us felt that it should be lives or livelihood. The reason is obvious. Lives and livelihood are complementary to each other. Life matters most and comes first, but there is no denying fact that livelihood sustains life and everybody is concerned about their livelihood too. As such, it is being said that life is the soul, whereas the livelihood is the body. A livelihood is a set of activities essential to everybody's life in order to satisfy the basic need of self. Maybe it is food, maybe the shelter, maybe water, or the cloth, whatever it may be. History repeats by itself. In past, global catastrophes, be it SARS, swine flu, Spanish flu, or others, no doubt, took lives of lakhs of the people from the world over and have their own impact. But the effect of those were visible to a limited sphere. World War II was the biggest debacle in the world's history. It is said that the total population, the total people lost their lives was equal to the, then India's population. But the number of countries participated was hardly 30, and as such, the number of as such, the affected people in their day-to-day life was very, very limited for a few countries only. The 2007-8 crisis was a classic financial crisis which paralyzed the world economy to a greater extent. But fortunately, except few economy in general and people in the countries were brave enough to cope with the unprecedented crisis and came out with the negative impact of the vicious circle, and any visible impact on common masses was not marked. But the COVID-19 is a unique and extraordinary because the highly infectious coronavirus has spread in 212 nations of the world. The developed nations, the highly sophisticated, technologically superior nations like USA, UK, Japan, Russia, and China are also the major victims of the virus. What to speak of the slum dwellers and a common people. Even the White House, the House of the Windsor, and the Rashtrapati Bhavan alike are not left from the clutch of this virus. Irrespective of the power, age, sex, rich and poor, it has created havoc in the minds of the entire 7.8 billion of the world population. Everybody offended that any time, any moment, they may be the victims of the corona. In the face of this crisis, we are yet to find a comprehensive solution, both in preventive and curative. This has further complicated the process. As such, it is evident debate is going on in the world over to highlight on these two critical imperatives, either on lives or a livelihood or both. I believe that it is not the question of either or scenario. On the contrary, a more comprehensive and sustained approach should be both lives and livelihood. Let me talk about the two countries as, for example, focusing on both lives and livelihood. From our own experience, as evinced from the Italy, the strategy to save the livelihood at the cost of losing life proved to be the worst panic outcome. Virtually, the small mistake made by the Italian government jeopardized both the lives and livelihood as one of the worst debacles being witnessed in the Italy today. But India, as a glaring example in the world, has preferred to lives over livelihoods. During the first phase, since beginning of the December, long before the COVID could able to spread in exponential manner, it took strong stance to minimize the effect of COVID-19. In absence of curative device, it took drastic steps by restricting the movement of people, goods, and services. Efforts to socially paralyze it, maintaining minimum distancing, complete lockdown, compulsory use of masks, opening quarantine centers are some of the unique steps imposed by the government of India as a measures to containment and confinement, consequent upon which the world's second largest populous nations of the world were able to marginalize the effect of COVID-19 in comparison to other nations of the world. Friends, containment and confinement are considered the only two critical approaches to get rid of the pandemic. Lockdown imposed for varying the lives and ensuring the livelihood, which has been working very successfully as a model in India. The choice before the government was life and not the livelihoods, which certainly are leading. However, we just cannot wait along. If crisis recedes over the few months, it will be a cost to the common masses in general and working classes in special. India, the sacred house of the poor, just cannot go on affording situation to be prolonged further. The longer the lockdown will place, the situation will be moved from bad to worse. No doubt, increased government timely spending in different forms proved to be a very fruitful in some extent in managing the livelihood, but that will be virtually stalled in mitigating the economic damages that result from knock-in effect. We must have to work towards a situation in which all types of economic and business activity must be free from being shuttered, and most poor and vulnerable sections of the people can return back to their economic activities. Strong strategic planning, boldness in your approach with a robust and sustainable model to revitalize the growth is the only option left in the hands of the government if at all wants to trade off between the lives and livelihood. This is the topic what we have opted for this 2 days international seminar. Hope all my dear participants will able to focus and highlight on these issues of two contemporary issues of lives and livelihood during this 2 days deliberation. Yes, together we can. Friends, for this webinar, we have got eminent scholars who have agreed to be a part and parcel of this seminar, and from India as well as the abroad. They are Professor R.K. Singh from University of Delhi, who is the head of the School of Commerce and Management. Professor Sujit Kumar Dubey, Director of IMS from Banaras Hindu University. Professor Terence Peria, Professor of Sheffield Hallam University, UK. Professor Ankit Katridia from Northwest University, South Africa. Professor Bijay Kumar Srishtiya from the Delhi School of Commerce and Economics, University of Delhi. Professor H.K. Singh, former Vice Chancellor and Professor of Banaras Hindu University. Professor S.C. Kumar, Director of MIMATS Bhubaneswar. Professor Devabrat Mitra from Sikkim University. Professor Mohammad Khalid Azad from Aligarh Muslim University. Professor Bishambar Mishra from Northeastern Hill University, Shillong. Professor Twinkle Prusti from Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi. Professor Sampath Kumar Swami from Pondicherry University. Professor Naveen Mathur, former Vice Chancellor, Jagannath University, Jaipur. Professor Ashok Kumar Das, Vice Chairman of Odisha State Higher Education Commission, Bhubaneswar. Professor Kumar Vardas, the Chief Economist of the World Bank from Moscow. Professor Radhesham Pradhan, the visiting faculty from United States of America, and many others eminent scholars who will be with us during these 2 days and prove and give their thought-provoking ideas to make this webinar a grand success. Thank you. Thank you very much. I welcome all of you for this seminar.